Hey, it's Joe, and this is my next project.
All right, what next? Where do we go from here? We got that partially done, just partially. And we've got this fine piece of engineering here. Let's see if we can replace that with a windshield. From there to here, we're 38. I think that one's 42. 41. Man, right at the front of the door, just like from exactly right here to the other side right there is 42 inches, which I think is pretty close to what this is. All right, I think the plan is right where this is. On both sides. This is about a 90. Just gonna make the initial cut up through here. I think I'm gonna use the Sawzall. I'll flip it over. I'll make this one kind of a 90 in here. This needs to be cut like this, not like this, not like that, like this, right through here, because there's a piece, there's a double piece.
That looks ridiculous.
What? Hey, ready to go. Get your hat. Well, a little adjusting. And that's just what we like to do. This is gonna come down in there. I think this side can fit inside there. It's really gonna be a little close to the engine. Not a problem. Yeah, I think this side can fit right in there, and we'll cut this little thing. What do you think? Come on, we're in this together. Well, before we can proceed, we need to study this windshield roof. The roof is plastic. We can sand and manipulate it however we want. The windshield is metal. Same thing. We're gonna have to sink that windshield frame, if that's the one we use, down into the cowl and create a cowl out of it. However, in my study of hot rods and the way this particular one is gonna go together, this line right here with that soft edge will continue, and we'll do that later, but we know it continues down this car straight out to the nose, and this is how wide this windshield is. I don't believe I've seen a hot rod with the windshield that came completely out to the edge of the car. I think they leave a tiny bit of this line where you don't break the line. Not sure what we're gonna do here, but this windshield post is nice. It's thin. I like it. I don't like this flange on the outside here. So I think we're gonna cut this off here and make it narrower. What's gonna happen is this windshield will be Lexan. I'm gonna sink it down in there. We can put a few little tiny bolts to hold the Lexan. We'll bend it. We'll have to make a new face here, and whether this face is curved or flat remains to be seen. We maybe can move this face over closer to in here, perhaps. Yes, that's an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's certainly an idea. So I think what we shall do is we're gonna go back over to our cutting station over there. And let's cut. See, now we're going to have a little relief. This is going to be sunk down to this level, I'm hoping. Either it may be a little bit forward, but this is going to go fully. This side is going to be just on the other side of this, right there. Oh, look, we got 3/4 of an inch there. And not too much over here. This is pretty close. Anyway, we're going to cut out what's behind it. And once it goes down in there, hopefully we'll have over here, why don't we get the measuring tape out there? Hopefully we'll have 1.5 inches maybe of that sideline showing. 1.5 inches there. Yeah, something like that. Something like that showing. Where when this thing comes down, it'll pass that. The next thing is the angle. I never was sure about this bowing. If we use Lexan, which that looks like that's going to be the case, we can bow it this way across that windshield. That's not a problem. But bowing it this way and this way may be a problem. We're not bowing it much, but anyway, we're going to have to see how that works. And also, you ever use one of these? I like these things. I have all these photographs of hot rods on my phone, and I can get a windshield angle. And that angle right there, here's our problem. Our difficulty is the more straight up that windshield is, the longer this roof becomes, and I have concerns that it may get way too long. Besides, windshield laying back that much doesn't scare me. And I like to be, oh, what? Low battery. The windshield laying back that much doesn't scare me, and I like to be a little bit scared. A little bit too much sometimes. How are we doing? This bottom was level with the ground in the photograph. We're not far from there. Still, I don't know if it's scary is a term. Let's see. I like this thing. This really worked just as we imagined. That makes a good look. We know that this is going to come down 3.5 inches or so, and this will come down 3.5 inches or so. We're going to be in here, and let's make that happen. How will we make that happen? Before you run out of batteries here and go to sleep on me, let's explain that. I need a pointer, which is going to be, heck, I got a tape measure. I think we're gonna cut right inside here. We're gonna cut just like we're looking here. Everything to the right of this. We're gonna leave this fold. You can see right there. How about some stage lighting? There we go. This. See that big heavy double thing in the back? We're going to cut it. How will we cut it? Well, this little piece right here, maybe if it lines up, well, I'll tell you what, we're only going to get this is our limiting factor right here. See that hole? That hole right there. Nothing's coming into here, I don't think. Nothing is going to come into there. So when this is going to come down and hit that, and we'll have to slide forward. And this is going to ride up on this. So we're going to take a pattern of this, and we're going to cut that back side down like that. This angle is level with the ground kind of angle. Not level with this. It's level with the ground. Not level with this, level with the ground. But the more I lay it back, if I lay it back too much, I get a second chance in cutting this. Because I'm cutting in front of the bend. If I stood it straight up and chopped it through there and wanted to lay it back more, I wouldn't have any meat left. That's a bad situation. You got to come see this. Okay, not bad. Fits down in there. However, even to fit it, we're gonna have to cut some of this off. Cannot be. I think this post turns in there anyway. When we flip it over, you're gonna be able to see that. This one too. We're just going to do them both the same way. Remember that? Right through here. See, we should have just followed that. Can angle that saw. I think we may have to do two.
Oh, you gotta come see this.
Sergeant. Look at that. I can live with that. That's not bad. I know it's not finished, but we're coming along, coming along. Yeah. Now, what did we say? We said it was going to be down in here. And we said our little cut was going to be, see, that's right where we cut it. Going to be close. We're not finished. And even the top, my goodness. Wow. I'm not sure what to do next, but that ain't gonna stop me.
I hope you enjoyed watching as much as we enjoyed making it. If you did, tell your friends and subscribe. It's important.